So the whole country, 80 million people, did not have internet. And they killed people. They killed people, and unfortunately, nobody could access to the country. Amnesty International was the only organization could get the information out of Iran. And as I mentioned, in less than 2 weeks, they released 3 statements. The first one, they said over 100 people have been killed. The second one said 140, and now it's 208 people have been killed. And it's, of course, more than this number, because the government does not allow the information to be released. And until now, most of the country, particularly the north, that the Kurds live there, and the south, that Arab there, they have no internet, and they have very limited access to internet. So let's start with the Peter Benenson. It's the founder of Amnesty International. In 1961, he founded Amnesty International. People everywhere can unite in solidarity for justice and freedom. This is you and me, everywhere. You can see it from inside the horrible places until here we are together for peace and human rights. Yes, last year, 2018, Amnesty International calls 2018 years of shame, Iran. Imagine, 2018, it wasn't like that. Exactly the same time, December 2018 and January 2019. Again, it happened, and about 70 people killed. But at that, 7,000 people were arrested, and Amnesty International called 2018 the year of shame for Iran. And this year, I don't know what name they're gonna call it. So over 500 people being killed, and again, 7,000 people been arrested. So here, and then less than a week, 208 people being killed, 13 of them were women, and 12 were kids. And also 1,000 being arrested, and 1,000 being injured, and 7,000 arrested. The security forces went to hospitals. They took the dead body, and the injured people, they took it to custody. As you can see it, the security forces threatened the families to not speak with the media and to not hold funeral ceremonies for their loved one. So imagine, they killed their loved one, and they are not allowed to hold ceremony for their loved one. And then the protest, it started because of the increase in fuel prices by 300%, but sharply expanded to authoritarian and anti-corruption government. Just why they want to shut down, they want to, you guys know what's happening in Iran. So, this is whole Iran, and for the last 40 years, Amnesty International sent out 1,000 statements regarding the minorities in Iran, particularly the Kurds. So Iran doesn't allow the rights group, particularly Amnesty International, to go to Iran. But what's happening in Iran, you saw it, but in Kurdish area, it's worse than what's happening in whole Iran. So I want to make it short. What happened is, this is the United Nations Rapporteur for Human Rights in Iran, Jawad Rahman. In 2019, what he said, Kurdish political prisoners charged with national security offenses. This is death penalty. And then almost half of the total number of political prisoners in Iran are Kurds. So imagine 10% of Iran are Kurds, but half of them, the political prisoners are Kurds. Next slide, please. And then, no, I think one more less. No, two. Okay, so not you are too far. Go back. So yes, so I want to tell you only one story. What happened in Marivan city? This is one of the city in northern Iran. We call it Rojhelat. So what happened? 1,000 people have been arrested, and 1,000 people nobody knows where they are, but they have found 5 bodies in garbage bin, and one of them were women, with all their body was injured, was bruises. So they tortured them and they killed them and they throw it in garbage bin. This is only one story what happening in the Kurdish area in Iran. So this is unfortunate story, but as Peter mentioned, we need you, we need our solidarity, we can unite it, we can make a difference. And this is one story that we can do it together. 2017, Mohammed Naziri, he was in prison for 23 years and without one day be out of prison. 23 years, Kurdish man be in prison. So what happened 2016, because he was even, didn't get the treatment, and he was on strike. So we did a campaign in our chapter in Amnesty International Tri-City, and this is our group. This is his picture, and then next one please. And then this is Nancy and Mirta. So they speak to my cell phone, and they support Muhammad and said, we heard you, please stop your strike. You need to be alive. We need to be alive, and we are support you to be free. So what happened, and this is Mirta, and I do have the video, but we don't have time to show you guys. But what happened? 2 weeks ago, Muhammad and his friend that he was 28 years in prison, both they are released. So they are free now. Thank you so much, Hazel. Thank you so much, Mirta. Thank you so much, Amnesty International Tri-City. So this is two men, Muhammad and Osman, both after 28 years in prison, 25 years in prison. They spend their young life in prison, but thanks God they are free now. So we together, we can do it. This is what we meant. We are here. Your time is valuable. You can change their people's life. Thank you so much for being here. And the last slide, if it's possible, you can see it. I want you guys all together read this one. Peter Bannon, Amnesty International founder, in 1961, he said this. If you don't mind, please read it together. Only when the last prisoner of conscience has been freed, when the last torture chamber has been closed, when the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a reality for the world's people, will our work be done. Thank you so much.